Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to the Live in 5 show, where we have been living life for 10 years.
Christian churches are being destroyed in eastern China.
Ever wanted to write down your notes and automatically transfer it to an iPad?
Lately it's been hot. Is it still going to be hot the following days? We'll find out in a second.
The Vikings and Packers played on Thursday Night Football. One team got crushed and the other played very well. I'll tell you who won next.
An ex-football player donates a kidney. Find out who that is in today's show.
Derek Jeter retires after 20 years. We have the story of his last game.
Stick around.
Look at that kid without a yearbook.
Wish I had a yearbook.
You know, I could get one of my supporters class.
Okay. I would like to get a yearbook.
That will be $49, please.
I don't have any money. Can I get one for free?
No.
Okay.
But if you sell 3 boxes of chocolate, you can get one for free.
Really? How do I do that?
Just download the form online for your parents to sign, check out 3 boxes of chocolate, get a free yearbook.
Welcome back.
It's time for the Tetzlaff play-by-play. Let's go Trojans! Support MUN class as they compete tomorrow against various middle schools, including Carmenita.
For the cookie dough fundraiser, take your forms and money to Mrs. Lopez in room 305 before school and during homeroom next Tuesday.
That's it for the play-by-play at Tetzlaff. We'll be right back after the break. Christian churches in eastern China are being destroyed by the government. Church members and others held back the police, but they soon came back with reinforcements and took down over 500 crosses. New research shows that there will be more Christians than Communist Party members, and in 15 years there will be more Christians in eastern churches than anywhere else. This is a major threat to the communist government who bans the Christian religion.
Ex-football player Mayaki Kimoya-2 donated his kidney to his little brother Chris Kimoya-2, who is also an ex-football player. Chris has a kidney filter disease since he was a teenager, but it had just become a problem a few years ago when the doctor said he needed a new kidney. After Chris and Mayaki found out that they were a 99% match, Mayaki was glad to give up his kidney. Mayaki felt it was his duty as the eldest child in the family to take care of his little brothers and sisters and give up his kidney. He says that his little brother's health was his only concern at that point. The surgery took place at University of Maryland Medical Center. Since then, the brothers have since been recovering extremely well in their Hawaii home.
Screens may be taking over the world, but old-fashioned note-taking is far from dead. Now there is a pen-like device that will turn pen's movement into pixels. This is a device called the LiveScribe 3 Smart Pen. It records the pen movements and copies notes directly onto an app on the Apple device. How does it work? There's a high-speed infrared camera inside that tracks the pen's movements, which is then sent to the Apple device using Bluetooth technology. It looks like and writes just like a regular fountain pen, but it can only write on the special notebook paper that comes with it. So notes can be digitized. If you write sloppy, then it wouldn't be able to read it, just like your English teacher wouldn't. Of course, it needs to charge, and it has a 14-hour battery life. It costs $150, so if you love note-taking, then the LiveScribe 3 Smart Pen is for you. time now to check in with Arnell on today's entertainment report. Good morning, Arnell.
Good morning, Caleb. In the movie Big Hero 6, a prodigy scientist, Hamada, creates a robot named Baymax. These two characters create a bond that moviegoers will never forget. They have to team up with a group of people to defeat a masked villain. It is up to them to save the people in this town, but they need the help of Hamada's friend, Baymax. This movie will be out on November 7th. Let's see what's going on in the world of weather. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning, Arnell, and good morning, Tetzlaff Trojans. All right, Trojans, it's time for the weather. As you can see in the western part of the United States here, it's around 70 degrees where we are, so we're going to be having some cool weather. Move more up to San Francisco, it's going to be 47 degrees, so it's going to be pretty cold around there. Now, moving more to the west, east, sorry. New Mexico is going to be 49 degrees, so it's going to be pretty cool over there. Going more up to Montana, it's going to be 26 degrees, which is pretty cool, so they're going to be getting some really cold weather. And down in Florida, it's going to be 86 degrees, which means that it's going to be pretty hot over there compared to the rest of the nation. And in more northeast to Maine, it's going to be around 54 degrees, which is pretty cool for the United States right now. All right, it's time for the 5-day forecast. Today is going to be 101 degrees. Tomorrow, 100 degrees. Sunday, 95 degrees. Monday, 91 degrees. And Tuesday, 96 degrees. Today and tomorrow with some clouds. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, just the plain sun. All right, it's time to toss it to Avery. Good morning, Avery.
Today we have Gianna with us. Good morning, Gianna.
Hi, Avery.
This week, we challenged you with the question, should textbooks be replaced with iPads? Here's what she said. Yes, because iPads are more familiar with people. No, because I would lose it and I would probably have to pay a fine. 80% of you guys said yes, 0% of you guys said no, and 20% of you guys didn't care. Our new question is, should soda machines be installed on campus? We want to hear from you. Be sure to visit us online at the Live in 5 Show to vote. Send your comments to upload at livein5show.com. And if they're good, we'll read them on the air. So, Gianna, what do you think?
Yes, because it's easier to just go to a machine instead of just going to the cafeteria.
I agree. Now it's time for Sports with Christian.
Thank you, Avery. Good morning. On Thursday night football, the Vikings faced the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay shut out the Minnesota Vikings with their defense, only allowing them to score 10 points, while the 42 points. Vikings played very poorly, especially with their star running back Adrian Peterson deactivated and Matt Castle on the injured reserves list. Aaron and running back Eddie Lacy finally showed up with touchdowns. Angels and the Kansas City Royals faced in a playoffs game last night. Both teams scored a run in the 3rd inning and the 5th inning. The game up to the 11th inning when the Kansas City Royals to win the first game of the American League Division. In other sporting news, on September 28, Derek Jeter played his final game. Derek still got a standing applause from almost everyone in the stadium. In his final at-bat, Jeter got an 8-run single and got to keep the ball as a souvenir. Derek was pulled from the game so that the runner could run. While he was walking back to the dugout, everyone on the field was clapping. After hugging all of his teammates and the rest of the staff, he tipped his cap to all of his fans. After playing a Hall of Fame career with the Yankees for almost 20 years, he has finally retired. On September 24th, the Dodgers clinched their playoff spot in the North League West title for the 2nd time in a row. The Dodgers beat their division rivals, the Giants, by a score of 9-1. Clayton Kershaw only allowed 1 run during his outing. Kershaw also helped the Dodgers that game in the 5th inning by smacking a running RBI triple to right field, driving in Carl Crawford. In the 6th inning, Yasiel Puig smashes a single home run to right field, giving the Dodgers a 1-run lead. In the 7th inning, Puig threw out Gregor Blanco, who was trying to go to third base from right field. Ryan Wilson came into the game in the 9th inning and threw a shutout inning, allowing a double. After celebrating with champagne shower in the clubhouse, the players ran onto the field to celebrate with their fans. Today, they play the St. Louis Cardinals in the National League Division Series. The starting pitchers will be Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers and Adam Wainwright for the St. Louis Cardinals. That wraps it up for sports. Time now to check it out for the Daily 411.
Today's 411 question is, what is the largest constellation of stars? The Pegasus, the Hydra, the Crux, or the Draco? Take 5. The correct answer is Hydra.
24-year-old Gage Butcher was working at Publix grocery store last weekend when he noticed an elderly man's shoe was untied. Not wanting the elderly man to fall, Gage walked over to the man and tied his shoe for him. The man was thankful and wanted to pay him, but Gage said he wouldn't take his money. At that very moment, another man by the name of Keith Hill saw what Gage had done and was moved. Keith took a picture with Gage and then posted it on his Facebook page that received many likes. The old man even quoted, "I hope people can learn from this young man's kindness," end quote. Gage also quoted, "If you see someone needs help, just help them out. It shouldn't be a big deal," end quote. That wraps up the Daily Live in 5. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great day, everybody.